Yeah, it's quite hard to put into words, really. I was saying a second ago, I was lucky enough to see Dom Sibley get his first 100 last week. I've seen Ben Folkes in Sri Lanka get his first 100, and I've always sort of sat there watching and been ecstatic for them, and just thought sort of it must be an amazing feeling. So to actually go and do it today, yeah, it was an awesome feeling.
And just the actual moment itself when the ball slips into the gap, you took a moment for yourself. What was going through your head?
To be honest, I thought I clipped it for two, and then I think as Rabada at mid-on gave up on it, and as soon as I saw him give up, it must have been going for four. So I didn't really know what to do as a celebration, to be honest. Just sort of get rid of a bit of energy. But yeah, it was a pretty special moment, and it was awesome. Looking up to the boys in the changing room, and seeing how happy they were as well. It's something that we really enjoy in the changing room, enjoying each other's success. So yeah, that was pretty awesome.
How are you different as a batsman now to when you first played for England in that brief spell?
I've got a lot more experiences under my belt. Probably about 10 games, so probably not that much at the time. But I think when I had a shoulder injury in the summer, and I was out for 3.5 months, and I'd sat down with Vikram Solanki, and he was chatting to Andy Flower, and he was like, what can we do to make you a better player while you're not actually playing? And decided that the way I was getting out the most was probably that fifth stump, pushing at that fifth stump, balls I should probably be leaving. And so we decided, why don't I move slightly across in my crease. So that, from a technical point of view, that was probably the main things, just allowing me to line up my off stump so I can leave the ball well and actually defend close to my front pad. And sort of I still got that strength of cutting and off my legs as well. And then from a mental point, I go back to that 3 months I was injured for, gave me a real hunger to come back. To be honest, I had no idea how close I was to the England team at the time. So I came back and luckily found a bit of form straight away. So it just made me that bit hungrier, I think.
We'll go Ken and then Nick.
Ollie, not meaning to check from your excellent innings at all, and obviously you and Ben ground down the approaches over a period of time, but did you feel like they were a bit flat today compared to, say, yesterday afternoon?
I wouldn't say so necessarily. I think the way Stokesy played, I think he's always, if he's scoring runs, he's always doing it in a real positive manner, and he's always in complete control. So I guess as a bowling attack, it must be sort of tough to see. But I think we made it pretty clear in the changing room yesterday that, look, it was a hard day's work. We went at a pretty slow rate for quite a long period of time, but we also made it clear that we might get our rewards in the morning if we can get even a few boundaries away early, get into that partnership, and we can really cash in. I wouldn't say they were flat at all, but I think we managed to, Stokesy and myself managed to sort of latch on to any bad balls that they bowled and be solid enough in defence to keep them coming back into their fourth and fifth spells as bowlers.
Nick, did you think you were out LBW?
To be honest, I thought it would be me heading back to the changing rooms. Yeah, when Stokesy told me to review with 2 seconds left, I thought it was just sort of clutching at straws a bit. And then when we saw the replay, it came in nicely, and luckily we saw the green, and yeah, it was a pretty good feeling at that point.
Chris and then Dean.
Ollie, now you've got your first test hungry. Does that make you even hungrier to kind of go on now and
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's one of them. Whenever you go up a level, you want to tick off that milestone. Makes you feel a little bit more at home within the side. Makes you more confident in yourself, confident in your ability. And a lot of people chat and say, "Oh, he can go and do this and go and do that," but you're the one who's got to go do it. So yeah, I think from a confidence thing, it's really good. But just knowing that I've got that first one ticked off, it's a nice thing going forward. And yeah, no, it's exciting.
the youngest England players to have tested 100 since that comes
Really?
peak, is it?
No, I wouldn't have a clue of those stats, but yeah, it's a nice little stat to have that. Yeah, obviously he was a great player, so it's a good one to have.
Dean.
While you're batting with Ben, you seem to kind of go through the gears up and down throughout the course of your innings as you kind of got closer to 100, seemed to slow up a little bit. Obviously, Sam Curran was keeping things ticking over. Were there any kind of doubts or nerves in your mind as you were getting kind of closer to the 100?
Yeah, I don't think it's ever taken me that long to get from 75 to 100 before. But I think the way Stokesy played, the tempo that he played at was, as he does, he's so powerful and he's got such a great sort of foundation to his game. He's always going to have that on his side. And then the way Sammy came in, it actually was quite nice just getting a single and watching some of those boys strike him. Even Woody at the end, the way he striked it there, he sort of took a little bit of the pressure off me. But I wouldn't say it was doubts in my mind, but yeah, it was nice to see the other boys striking him at the other end.
You said that you weren't really sure what to do when you got to your 100. Had you sort of thought in your bedroom when you were younger what you might do, and then it just went out the window at the time?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really known, to be honest. I think whenever I've had one for Surrey, it's just been the standard. So I gave it a little bit extra today, just because just had to let go of a bit of energy. But yeah, it's always something you sort of imagine as a kid, and to have that under the belt, it's nice, good feeling.
Martin, and we'll finish with Lungari.
Apologies for taking the subject away from the riggings for
No worries.
But Rabada has been banned for the fourth test, and you will be watching Joe Root, and so you will be watching the Joe Root wicket when it fell. Did you notice anything when you were watching it that you thought was?
It's a hard one for me to comment, but I had no idea that had happened. It's not a subject that's been spoken about in the changing rooms at all. So to hear that, I'm not going to say it's a surprise, because I haven't even thought about it. But yeah, it's not something I really took in or thought about at all, to be honest.
Nobody was outraged?
No, I wouldn't. I don't think so.
Lungari, last one.
You were there obviously when Joss came to the crease. Was it quite a warm reception you got from South Africa?
Look, what's said on the pitch stays on the pitch, unless the stump mics are there to sort of pick up on him. But I think, yeah, whatever. There's obviously could have been a bit of a hostile environment, but that's only natural. That's cricket. It's the way, I guess, two countries who are battling it out do it. So yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's all good.